Y'all watch this.
Okay, no, get the fuck out! No, get out! You're not embarrassed to be in my house? No, get her the fuck out! And this is gonna be on Facebook.
What's up, y'all? It's Tay Baby, and I really want to talk about this. Y'all know that I do not love cheating. It makes my skin crawl. It irritates me. I think that you have to be the biggest idiot to even cheat. And then you mean to tell me, let's add the double, triple points on top of it to cheat in your own home. You got to be the biggest remedial on earth to bring the person you want to jump their bones to your home in our bed. In our bed. Our bed. Where I lay my head, where I sleep and I pray before I go to sleep. You see, there's a lot of women out here that are retired crash outs, and a lot of us just want love. A lot of us just want to take care of somebody. I know you men hear a lot of man-hating stuff, but this here is not that place. I want to love somebody down if I ever get the opportunity to. I'm not dating y'all. I'm not interested right now. I'm cool. Dealing with my own shit. But when I do get a husband, I want to love that person down and have a long-term, beautiful relationship, just like my grandparents, just like my dad and his wife. You see that? I never want to have to experience coming home after a hard days of work. Maybe I'm stressed out. Maybe I'm going through things. And then I go and I look and I see in my bed a big old hyena laying in my motherfucking bed. Are you out of your mind? ¿Estás loco? You want me to go crazy because what else do you think was going to happen? And then let's be real here. You think I'm not going to box her out while she's naked? You think I cared? Her titties going to be flying everywhere. I'm going to box you the fuck out and you're not going to be able to go. I don't condone violence. But I'm telling you right now, if anybody ever dates me and say my future man is out there, please do not ever cheat on me and do some shit like this. Because I personally do not like doing this no more. I want to just walk away. Let's not fight. Let's just stop and let's not do that. But if you bring somebody to my fucking house, you're telling me exactly how you feel about me. And that's this. You might as well spit right here in my eye. That's how I take it. And you can tell me I'm being dramatic. Men, would you want to walk in and you're just... and that's all you hear? What if it was your anniversary? What if you got home and something bad happened? What if you just got into a car accident and your partner wasn't answering their phone? And you know what's the worst and the kicker of it all? Why isn't she getting up? Why isn't she getting up? You don't fear nothing? You're about to. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I've never seen nothing like this. I usually see people going, you know how they get scared? But you're not even scared. So you want me to scare? Guys, I'm sorry that I even sound crazy and I told you guys, everybody has their flaws. And one of mine is don't trigger my gangsta. Don't trigger my gangsta and don't fucking do that to me. Because one of the biggest pet peeves I have is let's have a discussion. If I'm not doing something in the bedroom, if I'm not fulfilling, if I don't love you down, I don't love you properly, talk to me, teach me, so I can be there for you, so I can do better as a partner. Please do not go and sleep with somebody else, because once you do that, when I discard you and never talk to you again, and I've done it before, I'll call my dad, he'll come get me, I'll never have to see you again. I'm not joking. Me and my dad are like this, and I'm out of here. I will not tolerate cheating. It is the dumbest low-life behavior. And any man in the Bible, got taken down by lust. None of them fought lust. So remember that. What makes you think you're going to be able to fight it? And like I said, this is how people end up on those first 48 shows. This is how people end up on documentaries. This is how your pee-pee ends up in the blender. Because you wanted to play fucking juegos. You wanted to play games? Let's play games then. Jigsaw. Yay! And go ahead and hold each other now while I take pictures and then take you guys. I can't. I cannot even imagine a man thinking that this is okay. And my biggest thing is, if you're my husband... tú eres mi esposo. You're supposed to love me. ¿No me quieres? And you're having this girl and you're not even telling her to move. You're just like, levántate. Sí, está bien. What? Say something. You don't care. And that's why I say, a lot of men love to say this. Not all men, but they love to be like, oh my gosh, we could cheat and still treat you the same. No, the fuck you can't. Men will treat you like shit and then fucking cheat on you. And then you're getting like, damn, I get treated like shit and you're fucking somebody else. I'm sorry, y'all. I feel like lust and cheating just shouldn't even exist anymore. I know it's never going to happen and I'm having wishful thinking, but I really think it's sad that grown men do these type of things. And then when the woman acts crazy, These type of men will go around, está loca, mira, está loca, todo el tiempo, gritando, llorando. She's always crying, she's always screaming, she's always this. But look what y'all do sometimes, bro. You make the home chaotic. And then how do you expect a woman to react? I would have a full-blown panic attack seeing something like that. I'm glad that I've been cheated on before, definitely. I'm glad that I've never had a walk-in on anybody. I think my heart would sink to my stomach. I remember when I got cheated on for the first time, yo, I was sitting down watching the Kevin Hart special. Had my little dog in the corner at the time. This was years ago, like 2015, 16, maybe, no, 2015-ish. I remember, sitting down watching the Kevin Hart thing, eating some ice cream. And I remember when I found out the person that I was with fucking told me. Maybe I'll do a story time or whatever. Yo, when I tell you, I literally fucking dropped to my knees and I feel like I was going to throw up all my ice cream. Yeah, I feel like those type of things, people think that, oh no, cheating's whatever. It's not as harsh when it's a man that does it. There's a study that has been shown that the brain chemistry and the brain function when you have PTSD is the same exact thing when you get cheated on. Do not come here and tell me that cheating is easier for women. Do not come here and tell me that, oh, it's in our nature. Oh, we're this and that. It goes back to the dawn of time. Testosterone is going down every single day. Masculinity is declining every single day. I share these videos and I share these stories all the time on my Instagram. So you're going to correct me and tell me like you guys are a wild pack of animals like back in the day. It's not the same like it was anymore. Half these men don't even have enough funds to take care of multiple women. And those men back in the day when they had multiple wives, they were rich. They were rich. I'm only saying this, y'all, because I hate when men say this and we go back and forth about this. Even the fathers used to give their daughters off to rich men, not broke men. And there's nothing wrong with not having money. Just I don't understand why you guys want to have multiple women. You only want to sleep with them. Y'all complain about paying for one date, so now you want 20 bitches. And like I said, I pray to God when men do stuff like this. I do pray for this. I'm sorry. I hope that everything goes downhill from you from there. Because what was the point of getting married? What was the point of going under oath, telling this person you're going to be with them and you're going to love them down? You're just a liar. You're not a leader. You're not capable of leading. You're not alpha. You're not nothing. I respect men wholeheartedly who are brutally honest with the people that they're dealing with. That's why I like men that if you're going to go and dip and dabble in women, at least all the women know about each other. There's no point of cheating, y'all. Cheating causes too much chaos, too much turmoil, and too much anger. And like I said, you will never know how somebody's going to react. You can have the calmest wife, the calmest husband, and then one day they're airing this bitch out and you would have never thought they had that anger inside them. There's even people out here that I've met before that they're recovering crash outs and you don't even know they're a crash out because they come off so sweet. It takes a lot to tame that beast. It takes a lot to control that beast. Don't bring it out. Don't bring it out. If I could give you a word of advice, do whatever you want, get that out of your system. But if you're going to go cheating on people, don't be upset when those repercussions flow back onto you and they're treacherous, they're awful. Because who did that? Who set up this home of chaos? You did. So let's not cheat.